Oh, hi everybody. This is Marshall's Studios Forever Vintage Stuff here. Tonight's video on Marshall Studios Forever Vintage Stuff, a production here tonight. Tonight's video, I will be showing off my Hoover Comset 1 Power Drive Self-Propel Power Surge vacuum here tonight. This is a 1988 or could be 89's Hoover machine. First of all, everybody, I'm here to let you know I will be running this vacuum cleaner, and this machine works fantastically. And also, I love this machine so much. I really loved using this one a lot, and this is one of my favorite vacuums I always wanted to get during when I was a kid. In 2009, on June 26, 2009, when I was at a garage sale in the neighborhood, I always wanted to get a vacuum cleaner like this in my collection as one of my favorite collection I really wanted to have. Because my grandma took me to that garage sale back in 2009, and the Hoover Comset 1 was really loud. It had a bad motor to it, and the motor got really badly noisy at that time. And first of all, I'm here to let you know I really wanted to run this machine for you guys, and this is a 1988 Hoover Comset 1. And also, first of all, I bought this off of eBay, and that thing works fantastically, and I really loved it. Yeah, when I first got it in the mail, you guys, the motor was really loud. I think it was causing from the belt to have an issue. And first of all, I'm here to let you know if you want me to run this vacuum cleaner in the video in every different days, click on the comics if you want me to do that, okay? Also, everybody, this machine was made in 1988, and this is one of my favorite vacuums at all times. And first of all, I kind of grew up with this machine. Probably was made in the year in 88, or could it be 89? And I don't know. And I think it's made in 1990 or 89, I believe. I saw the movie House Party, the first one. The one with Christopher Reeve in there, and the one with Martin Lawrence in there. I seen that one. That was one of my favorite movies at all times. Kid and Play, House Party. That movie, I seen this vacuum cleaner in the movie. It might be a Comset 1 or a Comset 2. This is the Comset 1. Was made in the year of 89. Instead of me talking, I will be running this vacuum cleaner in the video. And I'm going to give this thing a run, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Shouldn't be low. I'm gonna put it on plus. Well, everybody, I love it. Works fantastically. And for first of all, I love this machine because it's powerful. I love this machine because this is made out of metal. The power surge works really fantastically. You gotta hang on to it. Guys, do you remember I used to own a green Hoover Power Max self-propelled upright vacuum with the power surge right here? It was made in the year 92. The one with the hose on there and the attachments. I used to have one of those back in my day. I really miss that vacuum so much, and because I got rid of it in 2022 because the power surge blew out with all the smoke. And for first of all, this year I got me a Hoover Concept 1, and because I love this one better because you don't have to worry to use a hose. And I love to have other older school vacuums with the hose on there. I really love older vintage bristles on hose on the uprights. And first of all, this right here is a Hoover Concept 1. I was thinking about cleaning the brush roll out of there. There was some, I think there's hair in the brush roll, because if you vacuum up a lot of stuff or something really, really crazy, I'll let you know. And first of all, I remember as a kid growing up with this vacuum. I remember growing up with this vacuum as a teenager. I knew people told me about older Hoover Concept 1s. You can refix them. They do hold up forever, because when I was a kid, I didn't know how to fix it. Because I didn't know about anything about fixing older vacuums back when I was a kid, when I was a little kid, when I was 11 years old. Or 10 years old at the time. I was 10 years old. I didn't know any better. I was such an idiot back then. Because I didn't want to buy it at the time, because the motor got really bad and messed up at a garage sale back then. But first of all, I love this machine a lot. I really do. This is in brand new condition, and also I knew about the red one. I wanted to get the red burgundy brand as well for this one. I remember in 2015, I went to a garage sale because I wanted to buy a vacuum cleaner for $15, and the woman told me no. The person who owned the place, who has longer white hair, I need to tell you a story about that. Back in 2015, that summer, back in July, when I was at a garage sale that year, that one day, when me and my friend wanted to go to yard selling that year, and I wanted to buy that red Hoover Comset 2. It might be a Comset 2 or a 1. I wanted to get the red burgundy brand back. It was a 1988 model I was been telling you about, and I really wanted to buy that vacuum for my whole life because it's a classic, and they do lasted forever. And I have to tell you the story about that. It was a red Hoover Comset 1. It was red and white, and the bag was red and white. It had red stripes on there, and for first of all, this older lady who was in her 50s, when she was about 55 years old, she owned the place, and it was an estate sale. I was looking for a vacuum cleaner to buy, and this woman was telling me, no, this is not for sale. If you don't get off the property, she was going to threaten to call the police. And also, it did happen, and for first of all, I wanted to get that Hoover Comset 1 in the red Bissell, the black Bissell Microlock 7 stages, and in the blue Bissell Power Partner 1000. I was looking for these 3 vacuums back during my high school year, when I was going into junior year. At 17, before I started school back in 2015, in August, I do remember seeing one of these vacuums in a red color, and I wanted to get the blue Bissell Power Partner 3000, and the other vacuum I was trying to find was the Power Groom. The Power Groom series, it was in a blue model, or could it be in a green model, and I was trying to look for that, but guess what? That woman told me not to touch those machines. They were for sale, but she was acting really selfish, and I was supposed to buy those machines. I saved up all my money to do that, and man, I wanted to fill out the lawsuit for that shit, man. That woman was telling me to get off the freaking property because I told that woman I was been working on vacuums for the first time. And this woman told me to shut up and back the F up because you're going to be in prison. And her daughter just really freaking screamed in my goddamn face for that stuff. And I don't know what she was doing. I screamed back at her too. And I told her, F you. F you. Yep. I got into a huge argument with that girl, with her daughter, because she was being a B word to me. And that's the reason I will never go back to that estate sale. Never, ever again. Because in one of my friends, stood up to me for it. Didn't stood up to me for that. No. Yeah, one of my older friends, and one of my sister's friends, or could it be one of our friend, and we were not allowed to go on the property ever again. And my mom's ex-boyfriend was not allowed to go on the property either. And yeah, and I really wanted to get that red Hoover and that 2 vintage Bissels I really grew up with. Man, I really knew about this. And you guys, don't go to an estate sales what I did back when I was 17. All the drama, all the screwed up deals I have to go through at 17. All the fed ups, all the deals I have to go through. I really wanted to buy these machines. I really wanted to buy 3 older vintage vacuums for $1, and that woman who owned the place, who was running it, you get 0. And first of all, I wanted to fill out the lawsuit. I wanted to sue that woman for $50 million for this shit. You guys. First of all, for now on, I'm going to a flea market. I'm going to thrift stores. I can still go to estate sales, not in my neighborhood, because there's a lot of Karens out there. And first of all, I had enough going to my neighborhood garage sale or estate sales. And I'm here to let you know about this, okay? You know what, guys? Click thumbs up and hit subscribe to my channel, and click down below what you like to see for a next video for Marshall Studios Forever. I will see you in the next video, everybody, tomorrow. Bye.